When I edited my original video leaving Carrickfergus, I had to leave out a lot of footage, and rather than it sitting on a hard drive and never being used, I'd like to share it with you now. So enjoy this bonus footage. Goodbye Carrickfergus. Goodbye Carrickfergus Castle. Carrickfergus power station. We're on our way back out into the North Channel, heading north. And I'm busy sorting out lines and fenders. Quite tricky getting off the berth because the wind was blowing us off. So I left one single Bermuda on, which got very, very tight. And I wish I'd had some help there, but it is what it is, and everything worked out well. So I'm gonna raise the Genoa now and get these fenders away. Three knots, need to be going a bit faster than that. I might have to raise the mainsail as well. Right, we're on our way out of Belfast Lock and we got ourselves wing on wing. I've got the mainsail triple reef just because I'm expecting 20 knots. We should make good progress, or good enough progress, with the full Genoa out. So if I can keep it going like this, I'll be very, very pleased. But we are going to be turning 40 degrees or so to port to follow the pink track there. Our heading is the red line currently, so at some point I'm going to jibe this main. Hopefully at that point we'll be on a broad reach so I can get rid of the preventer. Another yacht over there enjoying the nice sailing conditions. It is super today, really nice. So good day for sailing. Still chilly but warm enough for a t-shirt and a jumper. The wind has dropped considerably. It was supposed to be 14 to 20 and it's actually more like 9 to 12, so we're not going very fast. We're only doing 3 knots and I was anticipating doing 4 to 5 knots. So I'll probably use a bug out. We were going to do 26 nautical miles today. The wind direction and the wing strength is changing a bit, and even over the next 2 days it looks like it's changing, so I'm probably going to use my bug out. My bug out is Browns Bay. Nice little anchorage on the tip of Island Maggie. You can see, maybe you can see that we've come from Carrickfergus here. We're making our way around here, and the bug out, the little anchorage is in here. You can even go inside here, but I'll probably just anchor here because we've got southwesterlies now, and then overnight maybe we'll have southeasterlies, but this seems very well protected. Yeah, I think I'll anchor in there. I'm just chilled out. What I have noticed, it's a tiny bit depressing, but it's a problem. Well, not a problem, but it's of my own making. There've been 3 other yachts with us, and they're all flying away from me, and they've all got full sail out, and I'm triple reefed still with my mainsail. I've just been in the situation where I've been going downwind.
All stations, this is Belfast Coast Guard. For the maritime safety operation broadcast, stand by on VHF channel 63. Channel 63.
Good to get that weather forecast, yeah, channel 63. Yeah, I've been in that situation.
All stations, this is Belfast Coast Guard. For the maritime safety information broadcast, stand by on VHF channel 62. Channel 62, this is Belfast Coast Guard.
Where I've been overpowered with the mainsail going downwind, and then had to sort that out. Every time I do the video, every time. I don't know. The YouTube gods are playing with me. Yeah, no more. Still the same situation with the sails, but we've got Carly steering now, which I much prefer, and she's steering really well. And we're passing by this beautiful, beautiful scenery. I think this is County Antrim. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, just really beautiful. And we're doing 3.2 knots, and I'm having a pot noodle, my current favourite flavour, beef and tomato. Takes 4 minutes. Can make it at the same time as a cup of tea. So everything will get better. I was a bit chilly and not hungry, but I was a bit chilly. So I thought I'd better get some warm food inside me. And as you know, everything becomes better after you've had a cup of tea. So with the pot noodle, it's going to be double better. Really, really good news. I've sorted out my solar power, or my solar arch problems. And right now I've got 40 watt going into the batteries, which is charging them. I've got the fridge on. I've got my instruments on. The autopilot's on, but it's not powered up. And the VHF is on. And we've still got a net positive, so that's really good. Really happy with it. And the solution to the problem was that I replaced this unit, this regulator. It was kind of doing a lot of weird stuff, and I think I may have created it when I bought the boat. I think I wrecked it. Now I did arrange to send it away. I did have Marlec. I contacted Marlec, and I was going to send it away, but the problem is, like, I didn't know how long it would take to fix it, for them to fix it, and I didn't know where I was going to be to receive it. I bit the bullet and bought a replacement, which was over £200. It's a really, really good bit of kit. Now the old one, I am going to send it back to them and get them to repair it, and then hopefully I'll have a spare. Problem solved. I should be able to run the generator way less. I've still got the AFRI, and the AFRI is an independent system, and I've got this 200 watt solar panel that supplies power to the AFRI. That gives me 2 kilowatt hours at my disposal, and I can use that for anything. I'm actually going to run my laptop and my iPad and charge phones and that kind of thing from that, and little power banks. I'm going to charge all those from the AFRI. I think I am going to be running the generator much less than I was before. I was running it for about an hour a day, maybe an hour and a half some days, but providing we've got some sunshine and or some wind, I don't think I need to run it. It's really good. I'm really pleased. We're moving forward slowly, and I don't mean physically. We're moving forward physically. Metaphorically, we're moving forward. Things are improving for Bambola and I. We're chipping away at everything. People in the comments have advised me of this, that and the other that I need to buy. Well, yeah, there's only so much money in the pot. That was a priority for me. There's some big ticket items coming up, and you'll be surprised at what they might be. Anyway, more of that later. We got a lot of dolphins around us. They're small ones, small black ones, but they're not coming to play, but they are around. I just saw about 4 or 5 of them, and now they've disappeared. Just been hand steering for a while because I want to point up into wind as much as possible. Gonna sail more into the anchorage this time. I hear it, but I can't see it. Where are they? Ah, I saw one. There we go. I could hear them snorting. Yeah, they're small. They're small and they're shy. I think I read somewhere that those are a particular type when they're small and shy like that. Right, I'm gonna try and get into this anchorage now. We're sailing so nice now. Nearly 6 knots, got the tide helping us. Yeah, look at it, beautiful. So I'm gonna put in a tack soon, and my tack should take me perpendicular over there, and the tide will carry me over there as well. So it's all good. Yeah, I'm not pushing it. I think if I'd really pushed it, I could have got to my original destination, but the wind over the next couple of nights has changed, so I've changed my plan accordingly. But this is Browns Bay, and it is a really well protected anchorage. Last night we had a vicious blow up towards 40 knots at its peak. It seems to be building again now. We've got at least 20 knots right now, and you can see like that way is southeast, so it's really well protected from the southeast, and in fact the south and the southwest. We've got another boat arrived just now, so they've got the same idea as me. I better put this GoPro away because it's going to start coming down, but I came out just to check the anchor, and the snubber's fine, everything's perfect, holding on here. Last night it held really well. We've got 30 meters out, and at high water it's probably around about 6 or 7 meters. I haven't actually checked exactly, but I know at low water it's like 3.5 meters. And yeah, I've got 30 meters out, and my new rule of thumb is 3 times the depth plus 10. Ex Royal Navy guy suggested that. I'm sure I've been told that before, maybe by Roy, but I quite like it because it gives you a little bit of leeway. Of course, you know, you have to be flexible. Last night, if I'd known it was going to be blowing close to 40 knots, I probably would have put out more than that. I mean, I might have put out another 10 meters. But this CQR anchor, I mean, there's a lot of discussion about anchors on YouTube and I guess online, and everyone who's got a Rockner swears by them and says, oh, you should get a Rockner. But I spoke to the previous owner, Michael Bryant. Well, did I speak to him about that, or maybe I saw it on one of his videos? But I've still got his CQR anchor, but I've got 60 meters of 10mm chain, and apparently that's unusual because boats this size normally have 8mm chain, so that gives me a lot of extra weight on the bottom. I'll be honest with you, in sand and mud, this CQR has been absolutely superb. The only time it's dragged are probably when I created the problem by not having enough scope out. I don't trust it so much in a rocky environment, so I've been trying to avoid rocky anchorages, but in the sand and in the mud, wow, it's superb. I didn't move an inch last night. I did wake up at 2 in the morning with my sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head again, You shouldn't laugh. You shouldn't laugh at your own dad jokes, should you really? But it is a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I got up and I'd left the Samsung on with Navionics on just as a double check. You can upgrade Anchor Pro and get that map integrated into it, but because I've got Navionics, I leave that on. Oh, we got thunder and lightning over there. Oh my word, I hope that doesn't come our way. It is starting to blow again. It really blew last night, but I'm confident about the anchor. I wonder how much he's got out. It's a good spot. It's a really good spot. One or two of the comments, I think on Navily, or I read somewhere that we've got ferries coming across here. Oh, did you hear that? Wow. One or two comments were about the maybe getting some waves from the ferries and it creating a rolly environment, but I haven't had any of it. It's just nose pointing into the wind, and there are no waves because the waves are blocked by this landmass. Wow, it is starting to pick up. I'm going to just double check everything's secure. Yeah, I am gonna secure something else. Onion's a bit old, but you got to use it what you've got. And this potato is part cooked, leftovers from another batch. As you know, I always leave some to fry up the next day. Yeah, I'm having mushrooms, potato, onion and steak, and this steak has been sat there adjusting to room temperature. I've got salt on there, which is will help it cook and absorb any moisture, and some pepper to season it. So that's going to go in with the mushrooms, and my potato and onion are going to be frying in here. That's dinner. Simple but effective sustenance. Potatoes, onions, mushrooms and a nice steak. Bon appetit. Wow, that was amazing. Finished every little bit of it. The key for me to making a good steak or cooking a good steak is to let it rest at room temperature for half an hour and then give it a good salting on one side. Then I sear each side of the steak at high temperature, then give it another 5 minutes at lower temperatures. So I cut it up once I've seared each side of it. That's the key for me. Potatoes, mushrooms, onion and steak. That's an amazing evening meal. Love it. It's the ferry terminal. That will be this first headland here. Ballygally Head, that there, and behind it the town of Ballygally. There's an anchorage in there, probably a good place to anchor because there's some shops in there. In Browns Bay there's nothing, so one for the future possibly. Nice spot, I think.
Whispering pines, sing me your tune. Caught in the rhythm of the stars and the moon. Teach me the language of rustling leaves. Stories.
In the next video I'm going to be sitting at anchor at Campbelltown. I'm going to show you what it's like to endure a storm and some of the things I get up to. I've been there for quite a few weeks, so I'm going to try and crush that down into like a 20-minute episode for you. I hope you enjoy it.